I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually done a Xenoverse 2 prediction video in a while. I know the last time I did it was, I think, about a year ago, um, when it was the Content City TV DLC-like thingy. I might have done similar kind of stuff for, the Gamma 2 DLC and stuff like that. DLC 15, I believe. I think there's 16 coming up. If it's not DLC 16 and I'm wrong about that, sorry, think of what it actually is. Maybe it's 17 or 18 or something like that. There's so many goddamn DLC. Now, before I say anything, these are just predictions. There's no real basis off of anything that I say. Currently, the date is March 1st, and everything that we know about DLC Pack 2 so far is that Orange Piccolo is one of the characters. We do in fact have a new confirmed stage, and something else, but I don't actually remember. What else was there? Oh, some accessories like outfits and. Oh no, I'm forgetting the big one. Yeah, the confirmation that Cell Max will be in it too. How did I forget that? Anyways, I'm really sorry. I'm pretty unprepared. I want to quickly get this video out because I just now realized Dragon Ball Battle Hour is coming out pretty soon on the 4th and 5th. And if you don't know anything about Battle Hour, it's basically a Dragon Ball Games event where they just celebrate Dragon Ball games. Usually have a fighting game tournament with fighters, tournaments on Legends, and the Dragon Ball Super card game. And that there might be an announcement for Xenoverse 2, because on the ending of the second day they have an announcement, like ceremony thing to give the awards to who won and stuff, and then they do announcements. Now, if I remember correctly, they've only done 2 Dragon Ball Battle Hours, and I mean, let's all be honest. Announcement-wise, the first one was by far the best one. The second one's announcements were a little meh, but honestly, I wasn't expecting a lot, so that's fine. Maybe we'll get something. The thing is, they haven't promoted Dragon Ball Xenoverse at all for the website, so maybe we will not get an announcement. But just in case we do, I'm gonna be doing my predictions. Now, the reason why I'm also doing predictions is because I did say in my last video, if I got 5 likes, 'cause I don't have a lot of subs, I have like 43. If I got 5 likes on it, then I would make a prediction video, and I actually hit it thanks to my fucking YouTube short, which is doing pretty good right now, which still surprises me. Thank you if you watched that. I don't know why it's doing so well. I know why it's doing so good, but man, that's cool. Anyways, yeah, let's get into my predictions. Admittedly, this one's predictions was a little bit harder than the other ones for a couple of reasons. One of the biggest is there's no real basis to go off of, other than it's Dragon Ball superhero, really. And even that's pretty limited on what we can do, because, like, there's not really a lot of characters you can really pull from that. But I tried my best anyways, so I have a couple of different sections on trying to talk about something for it. We have characters, accessories. I put in new stage, but I actually forgot they already confirmed a new stage, so we're just gonna skip that part. And DLC story is pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. And of course, the biggest part here. Oh, yeah, wait, did I already say new forms? I probably already said that. So the biggest one here is probably characters, right? Like, I think that's kind of the biggest selling of any Xenoverse DLC. Are characters, which would make a lot of sense. Characters are really fun, they add new skills, and generally you just want your favorite character, right? Like, that's just how I am with that. So, let's look at what the characters are. With the first thing I want to talk about before getting into characters, probably something a lot of people might not be happy with. There is, honestly, a chance that, we might only get 1 character this DLC. Now, it's not likely, right? I'm pretty sure it's more likely that we will be getting more than 1 character, but it is admittedly a little weird that so far we only got Orange Piccolo announced, and it's been like that for a long time. Like, I remember people said that he got announced in January, which I believe that's when the V-Jump and the website talked about him for the first time, but he's actually, I'm pretty sure, got announced far before that, so it's it's interesting, I guess. And the reason why people are starting to think this isn't like my thought. I don't think they are gonna do that, but I just want to throw that idea out. The reason why people think this is because if you look at the image where they showed, like, I don't know how to explain it. They first showed this image off with Gamma 2, and I do have the image on my phone still. And if you're wondering, there is an updated version with the other two characters, but the second part doesn't stay, where the second part on DLC 2 is just one question mark. And this is what I said back then, where I still think they just don't want to reveal how many characters are going to be in it yet. They want to keep that a surprise. But some people have taken it to where it means that we're only getting one character this DLC. Now the thing is, for some reason in some Dragon Ball games, there's like a curse with a certain kind of character I'll talk about in a second, which is what's gonna lead me to think. So I don't think they're gonna do just one character. I do think there's gonna be more than one character, and it's very likely that with Orange Piccolo will come the myth, the fucking legend, Beast Gohan. Why is he a myth and a legend? Because he's only in 2 Dragon Ball games. It's so weird how he's barely in anything right now. The fact that Dragon Ball Legends got him so early actually surprises me, though. Like, there's 2 other games he's technically in. He's in Dokkan, but not playable, only as an active skill. And he's in, well, he's in Fortnite, but only as a spray, and not a playable skin, just the potential Unleashed Gohan and Super Saiyan in that one. And yes, that's supposed to be potential Unleashed in that game, not base. His base state has like raggly hair or whatever. Anyways, it's so weird, I guess, how I'm not saying there's a curse going on. That's just more of a clickbait kind of thing, but like, it is weird how he's not in a lot of things. I don't know. I find that interesting. But yeah, if there is going to be a character with Orange Piccolo, it's definitely going to be Beast Gohan. And I think there's going to be 3 characters. They generally do 3 characters in DLC packs. It's been a while since they've done just 2, I think. I'm trying to think. I think the last time it did was the original 4 DLC packs when the game first came out. And I think ever since, they've only done 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. There's like 1,000 DLC packs, so I probably am wrong about that. But I just want to make sure, right? So that's who I think one of the characters for sure will be if we do get another one, and it's Beast Gohan. Well, what if we get a 3rd character? Now, I have 2 options. One of them, admittedly, I'm a little less confident in because I feel like they would have announced him before Orange Piccolo, and it's his yellow one, or the potential Unleashed, I think it's called. I don't know what the name is. I always call him potential Unleashed Piccolo. But the yellow one has like 1,000 different fucking names for some reason. And I know one of them is like, oh, what is it? It's like Awakened Piccolo or something like that. It's weird, right? I actually don't know. If you know some of the official names, put it in the comments, please, because I don't remember. I like to call it potential Unleashed Piccolo. I know it is Unleashed Potential. I mean, I rewatched Superhero recently, so I can get a better idea of this again, since the last time I had seen the film was in theaters. And luckily, it just came out digitally finally. So I rewatched it a couple of times actually, because I really like the movie. But yeah, so I can see if I can get an idea. So I know it's his Unleashed like potential from Shenron, but I don't know what it's actually called, in fairness. So I like to call him Yellow Piccolo too, and that's also funny. But I feel like he would also be one of the characters that would make a lot of sense, but I'm not too sure. Again, I feel like he would have been... Honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like he should have been in the first DLC pack instead of the DBS Gohan. I like the DBS Gohan, but the reason why is because his potential Unleashed hair is really good, in my opinion. That's about it. Does he have new moves? I don't think he even has new moves. I could be wrong. I haven't played Xenoverse in a bit, admittedly. I just now realized I don't have gameplay for this. Should probably get some after this. Maybe stream me playing some new parallel quests quickly. Anyways, it doesn't matter right now. But yeah, that's also just a thing about that, right? It's weird. He should have been in the first DLC packs, in my opinion. Anyways, those would be the only characters you would think they might do, and hell, that might be the 3: Orange Piccolo, Beast Gohan, and the Yellow Piccolo. But I try to find one more character that maybe they could add that I was thinking of. One of them was Pan. I just now realized Pan could be one of them, and that would make a lot of sense. It's not like she's too small or anything. I wouldn't be completely against Pan, but honestly, I threw a little bit of curveball. What do they do? Shallot? No, I'm just kidding. I have to throw in the Shallot into prediction somewhere. So it's like a running joke I'm gonna do that I've done in the past videos. No, what if they do Base Broly? Since Base Broly does actually appear in the film, not a lot, admittedly, and it would be weird to do him since he doesn't fight at all. He like gets angry and then sits down the whole movie because he's barely in it. That's like, maybe they could do Base Broly. I'd be okay with that. I really like Broly. And admittedly, I do want a different one than just the legendary Super Saiyan or the full-powered Super Saiyan one we got. I want the one with that black shirt. I want him. That came out weird. I want him to be playable is what I mean. But, yeah, that's about it for the characters, except for one more, which is why I kind of just made a different section. And it's the fact that what the fuck's going on with the Cellmax shit. Let's quickly talk about it. So, if you don't know, I'll put the tweet up. They did, in fact, confirm in the official Dragon Ball Super Games Twitter account that Cellmax will be in the new DLC. Fighting him, they kind of more hinted at, if I'm correct. So it would make a lot of sense to think that Cellmax is a boss to fight, right? Like, he'd be like the Great Apes raid boss, and that's what I think they will do. Because, yeah, I don't think it's too crazy to think he wouldn't be playable for the fact that he is... to think that he wouldn't be playable because he's fucking huge. He's a fucking kaiju. Like, Cellmax is ginormous in that movie, so it would be pretty weird to make him playable. Now, granted, it's not impossible to make him playable. Let me reiterate that. Giant Namekians are a playable thing within Xenoverse too. You can play as a giant Namekian. Granted, they are very limited on how you use them, which is why a playable Cellmax is just not likely, because... well, if you use them in online, well, you're kind of fucked. That's probably one of the most busted things you can fucking fight. Is a giant character with super armor that can deal a shit ton of damage. I have heard the theory that he will be playable, and they'll just make him the size of Broly. Admittedly, while I wouldn't be completely against that, I'm not in favor of it, just for the main fact that one of the cooler things about Cellmax is how fucking huge he is. So, yeah, I don't know if I really enjoy that theory that much, but like I wouldn't be completely against it as long as we still get to fight a giant Cellmax and then make a Broly-sized one playable. I think that's a fun middle ground to have. Maybe give him like a giant transformation ability or some weird shit like that. That's a lot of hoops to jump, but you know, I wouldn't be against it. But yeah, Cellmax is such a weird, like, idea thing going on right now, since, like, we know he's gonna be in it, because, again, it was officially confirmed by them. The fact we haven't gotten any images of him yet or anything like that is admittedly a little weird, but oh well, right? So up next on my category stuff is something I doubt we're gonna get, but I put it in just for fun, and that is new forms. And there are 3 form ideas that I have, and the only one I really see happening is a yellow form for the Namekians. The Namekian race. I'll just re-put a yellow Piccolo image, I guess. But yeah, I would really like that, actually. It'd make me use my Namekian character more. I mainly don't use him a lot for some reason. But yeah, I do have a Namekian character, and I would, if they had a yellow state for them, that would be pretty cool. That's the only one, realistically, I would see them do if they add a new form. I doubt they will add a new form, but if they do, realistically, I think that's the more likely one they'll do. But let's just have some fun and name 2 other forms they can do. Another one for Namekians, an orange state, which is also not completely impossible, I guess, since there's Orange Piccolo coming out. But, I don't know. I don't really see it happening. And of course, let's just throw out the fucking most random one they could do, adding a beast form for a fucking CAC. Probably the least likely of all. Especially since we don't even know how the beast state really works in Dragon Ball lore. For one thing, like, we really don't know if it's more of a Earthling form, Saiyan form, hybrid form. Like, the beast state is it's a little mysterious right now. Unless there's an interview that says otherwise that I have missed, which I probably have. I don't really keep up on those, admittedly, but yeah, I don't. It would be admittedly a little weird to add the beast state now, especially when we just don't know too much about it. I think for now, just let Gohan keep it. But you want to know what they can do, which leads me to my accessory thing. Now, I can't really think of a lot of accessories. I'm not very smart with this. I mean, I imagine maybe we'll get some new clothing with new stats for Orange Piccolo, which is just going to be normal Piccolo gi, except the belt is black instead of red. Maybe a Beast Gohan out. Well, actually, that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. I think they added a DBS Gohan outfit, but I could be wrong. But you all know what they can absolutely do that, honestly, I don't think it's completely impossible. How about they add a Beast Gohan wig? They've done it for Ultra Instinct Goku. Come on, dude, that would be really cool. I would not mind that whatsoever. Because I've seen a lot of people try to replicate a Beast Gohan in the game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hell, I did that myself. It's really cool, and everyone uses the Zamasu wig, the Fused Zamasu wig, and it is pretty cool. So, why not just add a Beast Gohan wig with that? It can't be the hardest thing to do, I'd imagine. So, honestly, yeah, do that. That would be fun. I don't know. I like that idea. Yeah, that's the only accessory I really thought of, admittedly. Why did I put new stage on here? Okay, I'm gonna be sidetracking. I've sidetracked a lot in this. I think the videos are a little longer than it should be. Oh, fuck, 17 minutes. I'm sorry. But, I don't know why I put new stage here. I completely forgot they did announce a new stage. It's, the garden at the Red Ribbon Army base. Whoops. Anyways, let's get the final thing out with the predictions, and that is, in fact, a DLC story. So, generally, when they release a second DLC pack in a bundle, they do new story with the new characters they added. So, I imagine we are probably going to get a couple of story-related bits with Dragon Ball Super Hero. Now, I don't know what the fuck they would really do, admittedly. It might create, like, they can do anything. If they want, they could do the Cell Max fight and just throw in a fucking random Perfect Cell in there. Who fucking knows? But I honestly can't think of one. Do I think they'll add a new story with stuff? Yeah, I think they will. They generally do that, so that would make a lot of sense. My honest opinion, well, I don't think this one's really likely. I heard this one from Slow Plays that I would really like. So here's like the thing. It's pretty much the Beast when Gohan goes Beast against Cell Max, and Cell Max gets powered up, or something like that. Maybe a few shenanigans again. Who knows? Maybe Deborah somehow didn't fucking die from UI Goku, even though I'm pretty sure he fucking did. And I don't know. Let's just Cell Max gets powered up. Maybe it's a new evil that leads to Xenoverse 3. Who knows? That we just don't see. And what if they're bringing Master Ultra Instinct Goku to help out with Beast Gohan to fight the new powered-up Cell Max? That was the only one I could really think of that I didn't even think of. I heard Slow throw this one out, and honestly, it's a really good one. That sounds really cool. I really want that. That's the only one I have listed down. Which means that that's pretty much it for my predictions, so yeah, that's about it. If you like my predictions, that's cool. If you don't, that's also fine. We have opinions for a reason. Honestly, I'm more curious what people think the characters would be for the new DLC. Besides the not likely, but still chance that we're only going to get one character this DLC, I would be pretty sad, not gonna lie, if they did that, but not the odds aren't 0, let's just say, but it's I honestly think they will add another character, and it's gonna be the Beast Gohan time for Xenoverse, hopefully. Maybe they will do more than one character, and Beast Gohan's not in it, it's just 2 Piccolos, please don't do that. Anyways, yeah, sorry the video's a little rushed. I'm currently working on another video right now, and I noticed it got 5 likes, so I had to make the predictions. And the thing is, Battle Hour is in a couple of days, with Xenoverse 2 maybe getting an announcement there, so I want to get this before Xenoverse 2 gets a fucking announcement, so it doesn't seem completely out of date. And, yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can like, you can comment, and you can subscribe, but you don't have to. I hope you enjoyed the 20-minute prediction video. I didn't want to be that long, but like I said, when I try to rush shit, it turns out to be longer than I would have liked. I'm not very great at managing time with stuff. But yeah, that's about it for the video. And, yeah, bye, guys. Also, add Shallot, you fucking cowards!